There have been many films throughout the years that have encapsulated the true spirit of Halloween, but none greater than this one. You guys ready? Because I'm ready. Let's get into it. So before we get into this, I want to give a little backstory on my history with this film, with this masterpiece. So boom, this movie, I can't remember where I watched it first. If I watched it on TV, on reruns, or if I just, because I used to go to video stores. I mean, they're not a thing anymore, but back, let's say 20, 25 years ago, I used to go to video stores with my brother and my dad on the weekends, every weekend. Like we didn't miss a weekend. Like that was us. And um so yeah, I used to get a lot. We used to be like big movie heads. We used to get all kinds of movies, action, comedies, horror, kid stuff because we were kids. But when I tell you that this is probably my most rented movie or my most seen movie in history. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this movie. That being VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, on TV, at a friend's house. It didn't matter the ABC Family, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, wherever it was on, I would watch it. That's the impact that this movie right here has had in my life. No other film captures the magic and the fall vibe quite like this one. This is the incarnation and representation of Halloween at its purest. Hocus Pocus is Halloween. This is my sister and I's comfort movie. We watch it all year round, not just on Hallows Eve. I even dressed up as Winifred Sanderson for Halloween a couple years back. If you want to see that, here's me as Winifred for Halloween. Pretty wild. So if you don't know what this movie is about, and you haven't watched it till this day, I mean, that's pretty weird. But I'm not gonna judge anybody because there's a lot of movies that I still haven't seen that are considered classics. So, moving on, I'm just gonna give you a quick plot synopsis. Basically, these three witches, they come back 300 years later to extract their revenge on these townspeople who hung them from a tree. So they wanna take the souls of children so they can stay young and not, perish. But then these three kids, along with the talking cat, try to stop them. That's basically the whole gist of it. So originally I tried to get this when it was first released back in 2018. There's the back. That's when the movie marked its 25th anniversary. I did end up going to a couple Best Buys, but to no avail. I couldn't find one. I was too late. So what I did was I waited a couple years down the road, and then I ended up getting a copy online. A lot more expensive, but I mean, I would have paid 100. I mean, it is Hocus Pocus after all. That's one of my favorite movies, so it was worth it. So yeah, I didn't get it from Best Buy, but I did ended up getting it a couple years down the road online for $60. There's another version of this. It's not a Steelbook, it's a Target exclusive. I might get that later on because that one has a lot of special features. This one just has like the standard Blu-ray. That's it. Doesn't have any it doesn't have any like booklets or chapter inserts, none of that. It just has the disc. So I've had this on my shelf for the past 2 years, and never did it ever cross my mind that I was gonna open it, because that was never my intent. Seeing as how it's the only copy that I own, but you know, for you guys, for this one time, I will. So just remember, guys, I'm doing this for you. Okay, so let's open this finally. Which end do I want to cut first? Probably start at the top right here. It still blows my mind that this movie has a score of 42% on Rotten Tomatoes. Man, that's how you know the critics, they be on some bull jive most of the time. So that's why I don't really pay attention to them when they give a movie a score. You know, you can't trust them. But anyway, this is coming along fairly well. This the little cardboard or a little thing that came with it. That's how it looks out of the packaging. As you can see, it looks crazy amazing. Like, it's like really shiny, very beautiful looking. It has these 3D when you put your fingers on it or your hands over it. It has like this thing that kind of comes out of the case. Like, it feels like 3D in a way, like the snakes right here, and then the eye too. The eye feels very 3D-esque. It just feels like, I can't get over how amazing that is. Finally got it opened. Oh, never mind. So initially I thought that this one was gonna come with nothing, like this, in a way, like just the disc and nothing, and just, you know, the regular standard Steelbook with a standard Blu-ray. But that's not the case. I had no idea that like something was gonna come on the side, which is just like a digital movie code for the movie. But hey, props to them. That kind of took me by surprise, but it's a nice surprise nonetheless. So this is how the inside looks. There's the Blu-ray. Looks pretty decent. Has the Blu-ray right here, as you can see. And then on the side, like I said before, it had like the little paper that has the digital code of the movie. And then it just has Latin, like from the inside of the, if you've seen the movie, the inside of the spell book, it has like a couple like enchantments or like a page from the book, which that's awesome. That's amazing. But like I said, it's a pretty standard Steelbook. Again, no chapter inserts, no booklets or anything like that. But I mean, it's still great. You know, I prefer this over the other one, even though the other one has more special features and more like, it has like a picturesque book, like with behind the scenes pictures and stuff like that. I believe it's the Target exclusive the one I'm talking about, but I might get that later on. But for now, this one, you know, this one, I'm good with this one. This one is, I feel like it's the superior one. I'm gonna take the disc out so you can see the other half of the back of the inside of the Steelbook. There's just more writing of spell books and enchantments, like I said before. Oh, that's actually nice. That's just a different, like another symbol. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You know, I love making this video, especially things that I'm passionate about. So whenever you get an audience for and that connect with the things that you're talking about, that's always great. Anyways, thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm thinking of doing the top 10 favorite horror movies on my next video. I might do that, or I might go another route, but you know, just stay tuned for that. And just, you know, thanks for being here. See ya.